Hey everybody, it's Ian Beamer, Guaranteed Rate. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying healthy. Happy October. We did not have a Fed meeting this month, so we're still going by Powell's comments following the September meeting, in which he stated the plan is to raise interest rates another 3/4 of a point in November, another 1/2 point in December, no Fed meeting in January, and then 1/4 of a point in February. So more increases, but a tapering of those increases, I guess, is a good sign. So we'll see what happens at those meetings. But that's the plan for now. I do expect interest rates to, unfortunately, continue upwards for the time being. Interest rates are already hovering around 7%. We talked a lot last month about the issue of affordability and monthly cash flow, and how buyers are feeling a lot of pressure. Rents are going up, prices are going up, interest rates are skyrocketing. What can be done? So this month I wanted to focus on a solution to that issue. I think the best solution I've seen that we can come up with is a 2-1-0 buy down, a temporary buy down. So we had these programs years and years ago. Obviously, we did not offer these programs when interest rates were in the 3s because there are only so many bullets in the gun. You can't go down a lot from 2 or 3%. So hopefully that makes sense to most of you. But now that interest rates are up in the high 6s, low 7s, we are seeing the temporary buy down option to come back. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with this program, I do have a link to my YouTube page, and yes, I have a YouTube page. It's a necessary evil. Feel free to check it out. Lots of mortgage information, lots of real estate information in general. But last Friday, I did post a video specifically on the temporary buy down option. I also put together a presentation comparing, I believe we used a $500,000 purchase price, 20% down, but comparing a temporary buy down option to a more traditional buy down option or a reduction in purchase price. And then obviously control group being the standard purchase price, no credits, no buy down of interest rate, and no price reduction. So feel free to check that out as well. You can kind of click through that. That's an interactive presentation. Yeah, the YouTube video should be helpful for most of you. If you're thinking about buying, if you're going to be in the market at all in the next 6 months, I do think it would be helpful for you to at least learn about that program. Call me and let's discuss it. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. You can check out any of the videos on YouTube. I also have a TikTok page. No choreographed dances on there, I promise, but a lot of mortgage information. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your questions. Lastly, I will leave you with the fact that inventory, I feel like a broken record. We've been talking about this a lot. Inventory continues to be limited. Inventory is down yet again. So obviously prices are up, interest rates are up. You would have to think that demand for homes has to be down, has to be curbed somewhat by these higher rates and higher prices. And I believe demand is being curbed, but not as much as the inventory is being curbed. And I do think sellers are being curbed somewhat by the current interest rate situation as well. So if you think about it, a seller that owns a property now that refinanced or maybe purchased in the last few years has an interest rate somewhere in the 3s, maybe even below that, might be a little apprehensive to sell that property or list that property when rates are hovering around 7%. So, I do think if we see a dip in interest rates, we should see an increase in inventory, but obviously an increase in demand as well. So decrease in interest rates, I would think, may even bring on a frenzy like we've seen earlier this year and in 2021 with multiple offers, houses going under contract within days of being listed, over contract or contracts over asking price, etc. So We'll see what happens in the spring. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you checking out my video. Please check out my my YouTube page, my TikTok page, any of my social media channels. Reach out if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for checking this out. I'll talk to you very soon.